Hello and welcome to Qsports. I'm Udu Gajaga and thank you very much for joining us. Coming up tonight, we are going to talk about one of the teams that is a revelation in the Gambia's second division. They've already secured promotion to the first division, that is BST Galaxy. The team that is owned by Babukar Steve Trawale, who is a Gambia international, also plays his club football in Sweden. We'll be talking to some of their representatives in the studio about the success story that they had this season in the second division. Currently, they are top in the standings and have already secured promotion. What is the secret behind their success? We will also be looking at the FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers for Africa. The draw is going to be done in the Côte d'Ivoire in 2 days, and we will see in which pot does the Gambia belong to, and are we close to qualification for the World Cup, or is it a long way off for the Gambia? It remains maybe a mere dream, but maybe we can continue dreaming. We'll also be talking about a partnership that BK West United, a third division team, had with a company in Germany, and we will give you details about that. All that on tonight's Qsports. But first, I have my guest in the studio. Alaji Dean is the chief scout of BST Galaxy, and also Pamola Ijasi, who is the sporting director of the club. First, gentlemen, welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. When BST Galaxy started some few months ago, when Babukar Steve Trawale was in the country, I had an exclusive interview with him. His ambition was to make this club one of the best in the Gambia, if not the best. They started in the second division. Their ambition at the time was to stay in the second division and, you know, have a very good performance. But it went all the way. Now they secured promotion and could even finish the season as the best team in terms of coming in pole position, even be crowned champions of the second division going into the first division. Well, first, sporting director, Pamola Ijasi, let's talk about your success this season. What could it be attributed to?
Thank you, Gajaga. Thank you for welcoming us here. Well, as a club, like you said, we started this 8 months back, and then we get all the setup we did. As my chief scout here, so me and him and the coach, Ahmad, you must know, and then everybody at the club, you have, you know, from Steve to down, everybody helped. But then we are not sleeping, I will tell you. It was a hectic job, starting from scouting, you know, scouting talents everywhere, and then, you know, joining the last year, because we bought a club from
Diba. Yeah.
Then we look at the best players in Diba, so they bring it up for the experience, and then add 2-3 players in the first league, who are 2 players from Elite United, no, 3, sorry, with Khalifa. So with the kids that we scouted, both of us, through Nawetans and other stuff. So I think that's it. That's the thing.
Well, fantastic. Let me talk to the chief scout himself, Alaji Dean. Dean, you were spotting some of the talents. If you look at your team, it's a combination of experience, but there are a lot of youngsters. How were you able to scout them from different teams, or is it through the Nawetans or through maybe football academies?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gajaga. It was a difficult task for us. I do scout them from Nawetans and from this zonal competition. So if you could see in the National League, they are most of experienced players. At times, when you talk to big players, it's very difficult for them to listen to you and stuff. So I told my sporting director, he said, you know what, let's go for these kids. Maybe if you talk to them, they will understand and they will agree. So we started the work, me, the coach Ahmad, and our sporting director, from morning till night. We've been going from Serakunda West, Manjai, Brikama, East, and stuff, and many to Banjul. So it wasn't not an easy way for us, but alhamdulillah, we made it successful for us.
The ambition and the goal was to have a good performance in the second division, to sustain yourself, even not to relegate. That was the first step of it. But seeing yourself now getting promoted to the first division, that must be something worth celebrating.
Yeah, of course. Like you said, we have a 3-year-old plan. So that first year, we'll come and play beautiful football. This is our first plan, and then market players, maybe 2 or 3 players. Then we started this. We know that we have a very good team, to be honest with you. We get test games with 4 league teams. So then after watching the team play for a month, man, we were okay. This is fine. So let's do it. Then we have this tax that we will play like 4 state games. We have to at least lose 1 from this, and then it was successful. You understand? So we went at a period of time that everything was not going well. But come on, I think our secret about this team is hard work and pressure. Okay. We put a lot of pressure on these kids.
Let me talk about your training. We often see in the Gambia's league, maybe the first and even the second division, you watch teams play and then you question their level of fitness. Your team does not seem to be having much of fitness problem. Is that one of the secrets?
Yeah, I agree with you 100% because, like I'm telling you, we're having the best fitness trainer in this country. You understand? And then our team is fantastic. Everybody, I can even name some. Adam Olum, who is an experience from the physio in the national team. You have Amadou. He's
JT.
Yeah. He was with Fortune and he was once with the national team. Omar was the president of Elite. You understand? Ved is the vice president. 2, he was like in football he was a footballer, even playing in Germany in amateur league.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then
so much
the
experience.
CEO, everybody knows he's a professional. Then you have Alaji Dean, he was goalkeeper of Real. Me too, I was an ex-professional. So we got a very good team. You understand? So with this, we know how to do things. And then, trust me, our trainer is top.
A very tough
yeah,
guy.
Of course, with Ahmad, I can introduce him. You know better than me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Dean, now that you got this promotion to the first division, your last game would be played on Wednesday, that is tomorrow. Are there any change of plans in terms of, okay, going for that game? We know we already secured qualification, but to secure that top spot, would you go for a win tomorrow? No matter what happens, you want to win the game. Finish the season on a high.
Yeah, we're going to finish the season with a win, with a victory. Yeah, we are going with the same mentality. The mentality we start with, we're going for it. So we're going for the 3 points tomorrow to be crowned our champions. That's the main mentality in us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aside from the promotion now, what is going to be next for BST? Is it preparation for the first division? Knowing already, you guys have been watching, I'm sure, the league. You're busy with your second division, but you watch some of the first division teams. This year, it's Real de Banjul who are crowned the champions. Falcons, unfortunately, missed out in the last few games, 2 games not to the go. Brikama United and other teams, you must have watched all of them play. You think is something that you can give a shot?
Yeah, I have the belief and confidence in my team that we are not going for the league. We're going to stay to maintain ourselves, to be in the first division. Yeah, if I told you we're going for the league, that's crazy. Yeah. It's not an easy task for us. Yeah, because we are a newly promoted team, and I think we have the 13 experienced team in the second division and the first division. If you could see our boys, some from these Navetan teams, they are local players. They didn't even know. So for us to put something into them, we have to force them, push them, put a lot of pressure on them. You know, we need this, we need that. I cannot talk to you, I will not talk to you. So they said, oh, come on. No, I will not talk to you because what you guys are not giving to me. So if you want me to be friends with you, come on. If you say 100, just add 110.
Yeah.
So
like you have to give your best.
You have to give your best. If I told you you have an injury, go out. Someone will replace you. We have a 40-man squad, I think, like more than 30.
Yeah, we have 38.
We have 30. So if there's not 111, if you could say our games, we only start three times,
exactly.
3-11 in the season. The rest we normally shuffle it, changes from the goalkeeper down.
Kind of a rotation.
Rotation, yeah.
There's depth in the squad.
We have no first choice in our team.
That's true.
We have no first choice in our team. We are not going to entertain that, even though if we are going in the first division. I'm telling you this.
Well, I wish Coach Amacham is here, but maybe I'll talk to the sporting director. Already, I know him. We've worked together, even on this platform. We've talked about football, Gambian football for that matter. But looking at his experience, how has it helped shape your team, especially when it comes to developing youngsters?
Yeah, one thing I would like to say about Coach, He listens and then takes advice, to be honest with you. He's easy to work with. Yeah, from the start to, sometimes, yes, we push and pull. This is the kind of job we do. He doesn't look at the age group. He just thinks that he was my coach before at Real Libanyo. But now I'm his boss, in life. But at the end of the day, we do things rightly. And then this is also a secret that we have. Like, we do things rightly always. You understand? Even if you have to bring a kid who's just 15, 16 years, like we have the youngest player in this country. You understand? Yeah, to be honest with you. You understand? He's very young. He played one game. Maybe tomorrow he will have another chance to play. Yeah, but I will tell you, Ahmad is a fantastic guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will also have to talk about the monetary aspect of football, the motivation. When BST Galaxy started newly, we saw new balls, new kits, and everything. Guy, you know, borom team bi dafa am ba, you know, Steve borom alal bu comme ba la am. So lolo tan do yu ba yep ñu dem ci sen team bi. So I don't know, let's talk about that maybe, Dean. Or you.
Yeah, that's true. Steve Tarawale is having his own money. Yes. But BST is not having money.
Money, yes, okay.
So the whole world was like, this team is having money. So let's go for it. So we just sit back. I talked to my sponsor. I said, you know what? Just listen to them. So everyone was just expecting my call. Like, listen to your players. How about Dean Nakala? Boy, we just need these kids to establish them, because there are many kids, more than 90% of our kids. No one knows them. From Jara, we have a player from Jara, more than 6 players from Jara, Soma, from Farafenye, from Sanyang, Nyomi, all around the Gambia. So we didn't say that this team is from Bijilo, so we're going to only take these Bijilo kids. No. That's not football. Even in Europe, you have to take different players from different way. They have to send their chief scout or send their sporting director, or we need Gajaga, we need Mulai. They'll send someone to go and inspect and watch him, and so that's the way we build our team. But the team is not having money. The owner, the CEO is having money, but not the team.
Yes.
Yeah, for people to understand that. Yeah, because they think that the team is having money, bringing new balls and new kits, new balls, so many facilities in the team, but the team is not having money, to be frank enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the monetary aspect of it, if you want to be rich to play for BST Galaxy, maybe at some point, because as part of your project, you've talked about it earlier, the 3-year project is first to showcase your talent. Fortunately for you guys, you went beyond that. Now you're promoted to the first division. Now that some of your players have truly shown their potential in this second division competition throughout, are there any potential deals that are being negotiated currently? I know you will not let the cat out of the bag, but basically maybe you can just give me a gist of some of the players. I'm sure some must have been watched by scouts who are, outside the country.
Yeah, okay. You're right. This is a secret, and then, okay, I would like to give you just tips. Right now, you have already made one transfer, right now.
Okay.
So maybe in 2-3 days' time, we will announce it. You understand? And then before the season closes, we're going to make 5 transfers in total.
So let's say the CEO, Steve Traore, everyone knows him in Gambia, that he's a very good footballer. He likes to keep the ball. His style of play is possessional football. Even when I was there for the first day to interview him, he was kind of emphasizing that he wants to watch beautiful football. Coach Ahmad also seems to be that kind of a coach that even if we are losing, we are not going to change our style of play. Has that also helped the team?
Yeah, of course. Like I said earlier on, this is a team that we're building to market players. You understand? And then before you market players, you have to start from here. You understand? And then there is a European type of football. You have to play good football, high tempo football, and then possession football. You understand? So then, not only with that, we also put discipline on these kids. That's the basic thing in BST Galaxy, discipline. You have to come to training earlier. We monitor even players' phone calls, I'm telling you, at night, whenever, because 2 of us don't sleep. Everybody knows that in this country. So we normally do that. He will, and then tomorrow when you come to training, you say, oh, we have to deduct you. We have very strict rules.
The rules, okay.
And then I'm telling you, even tomorrow, if you are to come at BST, you don't see a player who is late. Huh? I'm telling you. Like,
everybody's on time.
Yeah, of course. All this season, man, I can say, like, from 8 months now, we don't have, like, even 10 people who are normally late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dean, I'll still talk about this disciplinary aspect of it. We've seen players in this country, some of them, I wouldn't name names, some are my friends, some are my even associates. They sit the whole night up to 3 a.m., they go in bed, and then the following day they have a big football game, which is not good because your body needs a very good rest for you to wake up fresh and then go in for a game. Do you have issues like that? And when you have them, how do you address it?
Like our sporting director said, BST Galaxy is a team which I've played football in the Gambia. But this is my first time seeing this disciplinary act in a team like BST Galaxy. Okay. Because we train at 7 a.m. Can you imagine? The bus starts at 6 o'clock. Okay. From Tabokoto right down to Goal Project. 10 past 7, if any player didn't get inside the pitch, we have to close the door. You have to go back and we have to deduct you. If we see someone having his phone at the training ground, we'll deduct. Insult, deduct. So I think I've worked, this is the first time I've worked with a genuine team with a respectful person, okay, like BST. Okay. So to be frank enough, I cannot say much, because my target was my only target was to promote it to the first division. Okay. That was my target. Yeah, that was my target.
And which is achieved. Yeah. So we say hearty congratulations to BST Galaxy for their promotion to the first division, and we are looking forward to tomorrow to see whether they would finish top of the table with whatever that happens. We will talk about this team, their success story, because they've been impressive. They've impressed a lot of people. I've seen some of my colleague journalists who are now big fans of the team. So we'll talk about that also someday. But thank you very much, guys, for your time. Next time we will come here also to discuss, especially when you start your league participation in the first division. Yeah. Yes. We'll go for a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the Africa World Cup qualifiers.
Qcell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the Qcell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. Qcell, we innovate, others follow.
Looking for the perfect place to promote your product or place your advert? Look no further than QTV. We are the premier destination for businesses looking to connect with Gambian audiences and beyond. At QTV, we offer a variety of advertising solutions to suit your needs and budget. With our diverse range of programming, you can be sure that your ad will reach a broad and engaged audience. From our popular news broadcast to our exciting music and entertainment programming, QTV has something for everyone. QTV, the premier destination for advertising in the Gambia. Contact us today and let us help you reach your audience.
Welcome back, and thank you very much if you're just joining us. This is Qsports and I'm Mamadou Gajaga. Now we're talking about World Cup qualifying for Africa. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, has announced that on Thursday is going to be the day for the draw for African qualifying as far as the World Cup is concerned 2026. And this World Cup is going to be played in 3 different countries, and in terms of qualification, it's going to be a long road. For the draw, the member associations of CAF will be divided into 9 groups. And in these 9 groups, it is only, let me take that again. When it comes to the qualifiers for the African sides, that's the African teams, FIFA has released the pots for the African draws ahead of the qualification series for the 2026 World Cup, which will be co-hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. Nigeria is in pot 1 alongside Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, Cameroon, Algeria, Egypt, and Mali. And when it comes to the draw, which is going to be on Thursday in Cote d'Ivoire. And in this format, the best 4 teams, or first, all the countries will be drawn into 9 groups of 6 teams, with all the group winners qualifying for the tournament. So you have 6 teams in a group, and in that 6 teams, it's only the winners of the groups who will qualify automatically for the World Cup. And you will have a situation where the runners-up, the 4 best runners-up, will be drawn in another qualifiers, but that is going to be intercontinental playoff, it is called. If you look at the pots, like we said earlier, pot 1, Nigeria, Morocco, Senegal, Algeria, Tunisia, Cameroon, Mali, and Egypt. That is in terms of their ranking, that's why they're drawn in pot 1. Pot 2, Ghana, Burkina Faso, South Africa, Cape Verde, DR Congo, Guinea, Zambia, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea. And in pot 3, you have Angola, Benin, Kenya, Mauritania, Congo, Uganda, Madagascar, Guinea-Bissau, and Namibia. In pot 4, that's where you have the Gambia, Mozambique, Sierra Leone, Togo, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Central African Republic, Malawi, and Libya. In pot 5, that's where you have the lower oppositions, Niger, Comoros, Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi, Ethiopia, Eswatini, Botswana, and Liberia. Finally, in pot 6, Lesotho, South Sudan, Mauritius, Chad, Sao Tome and Principe, Sao Tome, Djibouti, Seychelles, Eritrea, and Somalia. So finally, this is how the World Cup qualifiers for the 2026 edition is going to be held. And let's look at on Qsports finally. BK West United, a 3rd division team in the Gambia, is into a partnership with an energy-saving company led Sportstrom from Germany to give Gambian youths the opportunity of learning skills through football. Well, young Gambians could have the opportunity to go to Germany, get trained, and then be back. I earlier on engaged some of the company partners in the Gambia earlier, and let's hear from them.
For BK West United, this is our main sponsor, or we are the main sponsor for them. 2 or 3 months ago, we've met Cherno, and he comes to us that he needs a sponsor for transporting or shipping a container full of football material here to Gambia. And yeah, our first feeling and intention about this, yeah, okay, we do it. We decided this within 1 minute or something. And because this is a pleasure for us to help other people outside of Germany, because when it comes to skill transfer, what's our next step? Yeah, it's a good intention to help people and show them that we are willing and we are able to help them to transfer skills to the Gambians. They can come over to Germany, we teach them, they can do an apprenticeship in our company, and then after 1 or 2 or 3 years, depends what kind of skills they need, they come over here. We will found a company here that the Gambians have the opportunity, besides sports, to be successful in their life. This is our main vision and goal. in the next 2 to 3, 4, 5 years. The main thing what they want from these people is that they are willing to learn something new.
Well, that's it. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much for watching. Join us again next week at the same time. Keep on sporting and have a pleasant night. Bye.